Welcome back to the Delaware Way. I'm Larry Menti. This is a unique way to attack the opioid crisis, stopping addiction before it starts. Let's explain. This is Trevor Brown from Diac Medical Solutions. Thank you so much for being here.
Hi Larry, how's it going?
So what is Diac Medical Solutions?
So Diac Medical Solutions is a medical technology company that's working on bringing our drug deactivation technology to market.
What is the drug deactivation technology?
So it's a very good question. I get that a lot. A lot of question marks usually pop up. It's quite simple. My drug deactivation technology, it's a chemical formulation that simply renders pharmaceuticals inert and unusable. It takes the active potency out of the drugs to reduce the likelihood of misuse.
Now, how does that work in effect in the opioid crisis? Because I would think that people that are taking the drugs sometimes want to take the drugs, but you're saying they can deactivate them?
Correct. So the DEA and the CDC have recently reported that roughly 70% of non-medical opioid users actually obtain their drug supply from friends and family. So I had the idea of a way to incorporate this drug deactivation technology into a usable product for the consumer market, into a way to, if we can provide consumers with a safe, effective means to dispose of their unused drugs, then we believe that we can prevent the epidemic in that matter.
So how does the deactivation happen? What is the process?
So it's simple. When you go to your doctor or to your pharmacist to either get a prescription or fill a prescription, we are working on engaging in partnerships to where that doctor, if they write you a prescription or if they fill you a prescription, they will simply hand you a disposal pouch. This disposal pouch is a biodegradable film. It's about the size of a standard index card. That pouch would come within your prescription bag, and that doctor would engage with you to simply say, patient, if you have any unused portions, don't keep these in your medicine cabinet. Don't keep that risk in your house. Don't flush them down the drain. Simply use the provided pouch. You tear open the seal, you pour in your medications. It can be any medication. It can be opioids, benzodiazepines, antihistamines, several over-the-counter products. Simple, you just pour that in, add water, seal up the package, and toss it right into the trash.
And it's biodegradable. I mean, it doesn't cause any problems in landfills. It's completely deactivated. It can't be used again?
Yes, sir. So our drug deactivation technology not only renders the components unusable and inert, but it also converts it to a more environmentally friendly product and a biodegradable component.
So you came up with this?
Yes, sir.
And how is your company doing? How is your invention doing?
So we are doing quite well right now. We're in the final stages of development on the product, just optimizing the chemical blend a little bit before we feel safe to put it into the consumer market. But we're doing quite well. We're getting a good reception. Unfortunately, this epidemic is not slowing down, and I'm using it as motivation to get to the market quicker, to start making.
So you
our
aren't
impact.
to the market with it yet?
We are not into the market yet.
So what do you need to happen next? I mean, first you have to come up with the product, but then are you looking for funding? Are you looking for the American Medical Association to say, yes, this is a good idea, or for the federal government or for the state to be involved?
Right. So one of the big challenges, just as a startup, is obviously attracting the funding to be able to go to the next step. But another big challenge that we have had is just trying to find the correct partner in this. I've engaged in conversations with local government, local drug distributors, local pharmacies, local healthcare systems. They all seem to have interest, but we're just kind of pulling the ropes back and just making sure that we go to market in the right way and align ourselves with the correct partners that are not just going to see this as a burden and another requirement that they have to do. Rather, we want these partners to want to engage with us because it is the right thing to do, and they believe that they have a responsibility to better manage the care of their patients.
How old are you?
I am 24, turning 25 in a couple months.
And what is your background?
I am a biomedical engineer, sir.
And have you work in Delaware?
Yes, sir.
And how did you come up with this idea?
It was actually a senior thesis project at the University of South Carolina where I studied a couple years ago.
Man, I got to go back to school. All right, thanks a lot.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate you coming in. Trevor Brown from Diac Medical Solutions. You may be hearing more about him in the near future. When we come back, forgotten cats in Delaware. Now there may be a solution. We'll tell you when the Delaware Way continues.